I can't stop cussing. Yesterday was a super relevant topic, but I was super vulgar. Couldn't publish it. Thank those of you who gave me like positive responses to my video. Somebody went as far as saying it's the best video on the internet ever. Don't watch it if you are offended easily with words. So today I decided to wear my Pulsex and Pulse chain glasses because look at how cheap they are and all scratched up they got. Kind of like Richard, you know, holding on to billions of dollars of your sacrifice, OA wallet and all that stuff, and he can't support the price above what? What, Brent, is this still where the price is? That's the same chart I used days ago. What the heck's going on, man? Cheap glasses, cheap guy. So that's not what's important. What's important here is I don't have my act together. And this is like the fourth take and I still don't have my act together. We're going to talk about this guy right here. The world's biggest counterfeiter. This guy literally has counterfeited more currency into the world. You know, definition of money is depending on who you are, but currency, what we use to trade value with, this guy has counterfeited more than anybody ever has in history. If you watch this channel or if you pay attention at all, you know the statistics. It's pretty obvious. The point I want to bring up, though, is essentially a very, very simple point. There's a very, very small group of people. This small group of people, they control the vast majority of us through storytelling and empty promises they are not ever going to be able to redeem on. But they're making you feel good because it's a great story. But in doing so, what they essentially are doing is making themselves more wealthy and literally bypassing laws. This guy's not supposed to be trading, and he's trading on the stock market on information he's in control of. I mean, to say that he's not is ludicrous. The enabling of companies like JP Morgan and HSBC to rig the prices of precious metals so that these people, when they're exposed for doing this crime in broad daylight, they get fined a fraction of the amount of money they stole. The market makers in the space and how they rig things in order for, you know, you want to play, but in order to play, you got to pay, and the pay is like the house at a casino, right? Well, it's really, really hard to be somebody who lives in a world who bases his life in his experience. Myself, I'm a complete and utter shithead. Don't ever listen to me. You're going to lose all your money. And I'm not even giving you financial advice. I'm just trying to talk about topics of economics. I mean, bottom line, basic economics, products and services. If it's anything beyond that, it's just hocus pocus. It's all free money. And that's what this guy's about, free money. And he's hard to believe, and it's really hard to not want to, like, literally the kind of people that he's benefiting and stuff. And then there's this guy, right? And everybody's talking about him. And it's amazing to hear, you know, Trevon and all these relevant YouTubers that they're all, you know, this is great. You know, this is great. The guy walking around in pajamas, running around with young girls, you know, like they're really, you know, they have conversation. He's driving the fastest car in the world. He's so proud that he can go so much faster than a Tesla in a car that costs 20 Teslas. And the iconization of such a character is really remarkable to me, and very similar to me in regards to this guy. Both these people, they make these wonderful promises about how they're going to make your life better, and you keep buying it. You keep buying it but even after looking at their charts, you know, their charts and what they do with you and there's Powell's protecting pensions that invested in Russian bonds, and these are teacher union pensions. I mean, and you don't even have control of your money. You say, oh, I'm going to save it for tomorrow, but they say how you can save it. They're going to tell you what you can and can't do it, and they're going to tell you when you can have it. Really? Like, and that stake I made, you know, with the contract with myself. I mean, come on, man. Who's in control of that fucking contract? Staking. So, with that said, this man fucking surfs. Oh, I'm going to edit that out. He surfs. This guy's great. Just because of that, he's a longboarder. That in and of itself sets him far and above these other guys here. Far and above. But with that said, more importantly, look, when I did that video where I cursed too much, you know, this price here was like half that. And it was what, 2 days ago? 2 days ago I did a video and this price was half that. This guy has taken the market, automated market makers. He's taken all the origin wallet address, you know, and all those kinds of things, and he's put it into a place where you get to see it and you get to make decisions on what's in your best interest and how things are going to get collateralized based on interest and individuals' interests. If you see that chart, it's all too clear as to why things are going so disproportionate to the rest of the market when it comes to Elephant.Money. Yeah, it has taken so much of what people that rule markets, you know, the house essentially, this has taken that and given it to the players. And more importantly, I'd like to see it from a perspective of it's given it to the participants, the people that make it actually work, the interest. He's paying interest on real interest. It's truly remarkable and amazing in how it's working, and it's definitely going to have a tremendous effect on history. One of the things I've always, me and BT, we go back, and he won't. What he won't do is when he's in charge of something that's going well, or when he creates something, a baby, when he has a child, he nurtures it and he wants to make sure it doesn't make mistakes. He puts it in a house and he controls certain aspects of it. Granted, you know, look at the certic audit. I'm not trying to say he's the audit or any of this. I'm just trying to say my personal preference. All the previous projects that he's released the keys on, my feelings are stronger toward those projects, but my feelings could give a flying hoot about this. I do this. I make art and I sell it. This guy's worked 20 years amongst that kind of people and that kind of thing. And he's taken something and built it all on his own through experience that nobody has, let alone the hours and days I've taken to trying to understand the Elephant Protocol. It's only a fraction of what he's put into it. And that's proof. That's days ago, dude. That price is more than doubled. Probably, I don't even want to say in the amount of time it's taken to make this video. That's all I gotta say.